when it gets under pressure, it evolves. It was hard and it goes soft. Then the egg, right? That was a great illustration of evolution. So we're going to get into the age of change. I'm going to go fairly quickly, and then at the end, I'm going to bring up a gentleman who's here just to kind of show how we're doing this thing. So Mr. Thompson, get it in your mind that you're coming up. I didn't warn him, so I didn't warn him, okay? All right, so age of change. The first age, number one, is the Stone Age. Y'all remember, I know y'all don't actually remember, but you heard of the Stone Age before? So back in the day, they used to have to fight for success. They used to have to fight. So what does that really mean? What they did is that they had to fight each other because the person that woke up earliest, it was like survival of the fittest. You woke up the earliest, and that means you get to, it's like early bird get the worm. Well, they got to fight. So they kill each other for success. Something to think about. Y'all want to kill each other for success? Absolutely not. We don't want to go through that, right? But that's exactly what they used to do. So that's the first stage. So now we're going to evolve from that stage to the Golden Age. This was when the gold rush was around and people traveled to where? California. They traveled to California because they were looking for that wealth. They were searching for success. That's your section. You got your page. You should have number one was the what age? And what did they do for success? Fight. And number two was what? Golden Age. And what did they do for success? They search for success. Awesome. So we're evolving from those times. And this is what was happening during that time. So the third age was the Industrial Age. Was anyone around in the Industrial Age? No? We read about it though, right? In the Industrial Age, they had to plot for success. So back in this time, around this time, there were 5 families who actually made, I don't want to say made all the money, but they really did. They plotted up for success. The first family was Vanderbilt. Anybody heard of Vanderbilt? Yep. Right. The Vanderbilt family, they owned what? Anybody? Trains, railroads, exactly. So what he did, he came up with the concept. He was like, this horse and carriage, buggy and stuff is cool and all, and this is what we have. But when we want to go to state, how do we do that? So he came up with the concept of the railroad, and he owned all the railroads to get from state to state. So in order to travel, you had to give money to who? Vanderbilt. That's the plot, right? Yeah. Then, whenever Vanderbilt got his railroads, then it's a family called Rockefeller. Rockefeller came and said, well, if you're going to run those railroads, you need to buy some fuel from us. Oh, yeah. So now they're plotting, and the Rockefeller's like, okay, every time you run your train, you have to buy fuel from me. That's a good plot, right? Then, Mr. Carnegie, Dale Carnegie, you heard of him? Yeah. So a lot of people may not know this, but when you see the skyscrapers and things like that, well, that's made out of steel. Carnegie came up with the steel, and they were using a lot of metal back in the day, so metal was really heavy. So if it was heavy, it's hard to go in the air. But he said, well, if I could manufacture some steel, we could have all these great big buildings and all these things, that would be great, wouldn't it? Yep. So he came up with steel. So now when you see till his day, when you see all the big buildings and stuff, that came from Dale Carnegie. Awesome. Who's the next man? Ford. Henry Ford. Some people think, oh, he came up with the car, the vehicle. It's not true. He came up with the assembly line. Okay? The mass production. Let's talk about that real quickly. If you work 9 to 5, thank Henry Ford. Okay? See, back in the day, they had a lot of bad labor laws, rules, and things like that on people. So he developed that area. So when he developed the assembly line, they had cars already. So with the cars, usually the only people that drove the cars were rich people. Rich people had cars because that's the only people that could afford them. So he said, no, what if everybody could afford a car? So what he did, he said, what, let's make this process easier, because right now it costs a lot of money to make the cars, and only rich people get them. So he developed the assembly line so that now mass production is the bomb. It's But is it true that you have to have a degree to have success? No. But it looks good on paper, right? Yeah. But so it's a good way for you to open doors and things for you. But we got caught into the corporate age believing that we had to have those degrees. So what happened is that once you get to this level, someone has to either die or retire for you to get that position. Then you go to work with a different kind of attitude. You'd be like, you here today? You don't want to wish for them to die so you can get a position, right? No. So, but that's what happens in corporate America is because people get in those positions and they don't want to leave that lifestyle. And the only way for you to move up to the very top is if they die or retire. True? What I love about my econ when it comes to the corporate age is that, is there a ceiling in my econ? No. You can beat me and still make it to the top. That's okay. So we don't have a level to where it says, okay, the only way I can get to platinum is if infinity is if Mr. Thomas died. We don't want that. But that's serious though. We don't have someone else to move out of the way for us to get there. It's enough success for everyone. We can all get it and all be there on the same level. I hope all of us will be in the top half of the country. Wouldn't that be great? Do y'all know what infinity really means?
Forever.
Forever. You own the portion of the company. You get a piece of the company pie. Did y'all know that? I have to be there. We gotta train on that a little more. I'm gonna talk about that. That's good stuff. So y'all understand the corporate age. Then the age came with the information age. It should be number 5, right?
Technology.
In the information age, this is when Facebook and all the corporate, the social media sites and all that is real big. Did y'all know what is Facebook? What is it really?
It started at Harvard, didn't it?
Social media. It's information. It's a marketing site. They pay billions of dollars for Facebook so that they can get your personal information and market to you. If you notice, like if you go through Facebook and you like them dresses and stuff and them shoes, the next time you go through your timeline, what do you see?
Dresses and shoes.
Shoes, dresses, and stuff that you were looking at, the pages you go to, they look at your clicks. And whatever you're looking at, guess what? They're marketing to you because they want you to spend your $40. All Facebook is, people use it for social and all that stuff, and that's just they want that illusion to be. But really, Facebook is a marketing site for you to spend money.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah. Good stuff, right?
Yep.
So inside the information age, this is what's going on. That's what happened. So the age that we're in right now is the atomic age. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I never heard of this before Brian started talking about it. So I don't know if he made it up, but it definitely sounded good, okay? So we're gonna run with it. So with the atomic age, what does this look like? This is number 6. What does this look like? People working together. You collaborate for success. And I might have missed the information age. Information age is equals create for success. Create. So atomic age is you collaborate for success. What is collaboration? Put it together, right? Are we collaborating today?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. It's not about me, it's not about you, but it's about us. What can we do together to make this work? I'm gonna ask that question again. What can we do together to make this work? Did you know that you couldn't collaborate with everybody?
You tell me.
Everybody's not here for you to collaborate with. And I know we're nice, and we love each other, and that stuff is great, but everyone is not on the same wave pattern as you. So if they don't have the same goals and ambitions and the same things kind of lined up together, y'all not on the same page. It's not meant for you to collaborate, and that's okay. Everybody is not gonna make it. If we don't make it there, but we might go in a different direction, and that's perfectly fine. It's okay. So we want to collaborate together. What I want to do, because before I get to the end of my presentation, I want to bring up Mr. Sam Thompson, because he is from Whitehall. Time up, very good man. Come on. Sam Thompson, if he does taxes, that's his thing. He's a tax strategist. He loves the area. He's been doing it a very long time. He's been in my econ for about how many years?
You guys remember hearing, go to school, get a good education, and get a what? Good job. They didn't just say job, did they?
Good job.
Good
They
job.
said good job. Did you realize that when they told you that, they forgot to tell you something very important? All those good jobs was created because somebody started a business. Now, y'all may have got it, but I missed it. Nobody told me that you could be one of those people that start a business, that create them good jobs. Y'all see the mindset? How by the time you were 5 years old, you heard that over and over and over. Go to school, get educated, get a good education, get a good job. Right? Now, the one time that I hear start a business, create it. Y'all see, we kind of got messed up. We messed up.
Right.
The other thing I want to drop to you is that we were also told that it takes money to make money. Y'all know that's a lie. That's a lie. Because what it takes, let me prove it to you real quick. What it takes is two things to make money. It takes an idea or a desire. If you have an idea, give an example. A guy by the name of Mark Zuckerberg had a great idea, right? He was broke, he was in college, failed in college, but he had a great idea. At the age of 32, he's worth $36 billion. Because he had a great idea. Okay? Now, I'll give you an example right here. Mr. Charles Thomas had a desire. He had a desire to help people. He had a desire to help people with their money, with their finances. And guess what? He created a lot of income. He's created success because he had a desire. Did I say he had a whole lot of money? No, I said he had a desire. So see, there's so many lies that we were told, and we believe that thing. See, matter of fact, let me share one more with you, and I'll move on, Ms. Kennedy. And that is, did you guys ever ask you guys what's retirement age? You probably gonna tell me 65, right? That's another lie. And no such thing as retirement age. You know what it is? It's a retirement amount of money. Because, Ms. Kennedy, if you got $25 million in your account, are you going to be working? How old are you? Okay. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It is not an age. We were told that over and over and over. So when you get something over, matter of fact, you heard this statement. If you tell yourself a lie long enough, do you understand what I'm saying? See, all this stuff messed us up. So guess what, guys? Before I even talk to you about my income, we're going to talk about your mindset. See, because if I don't get you to open up your mindset, change your mindset, you're not going to hear anything I tell you. So with my presentation, 80% of my time I'm talking about the mindset. Because if I can get you to open up your mind, it's just normal. It's just normal for you to accept what I'm telling you. But you have to open up your mindset. Now, if you want to be successful in my income, there's two things that you need to be doing. Okay? You need to stay focused, just like we talked about, and you have to be coachable. If I were to give you advice on being successful, stay focused and be coachable. And see, listen, I thank God that we were able to walk across Atlanta, a stage in Atlanta, and get our $1 million pin. Well, let me tell you guys a secret. Most folks focus on the check, the bonuses. I love those. Don't get me wrong. I fill up my account and I see, oh yeah, good. I love them. Okay? But that's not my focus. My focus is on helping people. Okay? And listen to this. We walked across that stage and got our $1 million cash flow pin. You talking $100,000 or less is commission.
thankful to be a product of my new environment. All my clothes are tailor-made. I'm dressed in life's finest. Let me introduce you to all of them. Divine favor, conceive, believe, act, be persistent, and always prepared to achieve. Life is good because God is good. Care to change your address? There are many vacancies. Great, this is my faithfulness. I am well blessed, and so are you. Don't tell God how big your storm is. Tell your storm how big your God is. So we talked about having a new address and changing your address. You don't have to physically change your address, but you have to really mentally change your mindset. So he said that the word I-D-E, write this down please. The word I-D-E means death. Okay? The word I-D-E means death. So what is that? Homicide, suicide, all those things, right? Well, today I'm going to ask and challenge you all to decide to kill your circle and come with a new. Thank you.